Hello, Independence Elementary students. Welcome to the MinecraftEDU Orienteering Challenge, where you are going to join up to 3 other classmates on a team to explore a virtual Minecraft world I have created that includes 4 different checkpoint houses that include unique treasure. You are going to find 10 of those treasure items and then return to the Portkey Central house with all your items and put them into your chest to win. And in this little video, I will explain the overview of what you'll do and how you can be successful. These are the 4 items that you will be finding, which are located in different checkpoint houses. You'll be finding emeralds, diamonds, nether stars, and lapis lazuli dye. In this activity, you will navigate using coordinate grids in the Minecraft world, but that's a little different than the grids we have in traditional math. In traditional coordinate geometry or regular math, we think of west and east as being along an x-axis that is horizontal, and we think about north and south being along a vertical axis that goes up and down. We also have a z-axis, which is the depth or the height, and Minecraft is a little different. Also in traditional geometry, we have 3 quadrants, and we will in this Minecraft activity as well. You are going to be starting very close to the origin or the center of the map, which is 0, 0, 0. However, I have hidden houses in each quadrant of the map, quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so your goal is going to be to find those. Notice that I never have any of these houses located more than 500 units away from the center. So if you ever see your x or your z coordinate larger than 500, you know you've gone too far away from the center. In Minecraft, the up and down, or the height and depth, is the y coordinate, and we will primarily be paying attention this time to the x and the z coordinate. X shows us the east and the west, and z shows us the north and the south, as you can see on this compass rose that's here in the middle. And I've given you a handout which gives you some hints, and there are also going to be hints inside the world telling you what direction you need to go to get to your next location. When you start the Minecraft Orientation Challenge, you will be very close to 0, 0 in the middle, and you will go to a place called the Portkey Central, and there are buttons that you will push, just like a portkey in Harry Potter, that will let you teleport out to your first checkpoint. Let's say we were going here to this checkpoint 1, and we would be teleporting out here to this location. You're going to teleport there, make sure that each of you get at least 10 of the diamonds that are there. You're going to want to get the weapons and the food that you'll find, and then you're going to write down the coordinates for your next location. So those coordinates are going to be x, y, and z coordinates, and you want to actually write those on your sheet. Then you're going to start heading south on your map so that you can locate this next checkpoint. When you start Minecraft Launcher, remember to launch MinecraftEDU. Do not launch the regular Minecraft. Make sure that you put your real first name and then select your gender and click Continue. You are going to choose Multiplayer so you can connect to our server. Hopefully these are correct, but if not, make sure that the number underneath Mac or Dell, depending on the team card you draw, is correct, and you can verify that by looking up on the whiteboard or by looking on your worksheet. Select the server that is yours and then click Join Server. Select the skin that you want and then click Connect to join the server. When you start off, you're going to spawn very close to point 0, 0, and you're going to see over to the side Portkey Central, which is a house that has a beacon on the top of it. You're going to want to follow the torches and go down the path, and that will take you to the doorway to enter Portkey Central. As soon as you get close to any of the checkpoint houses in the Orienteering Challenge, you will start to see the torches. So just follow the torches, and that should lead you to the house. Come into the building so you'll be able to teleport to your first location. You will also see the final house that's on top of 2 jungle trees, and this is a location that you can teleport to, but only when you have collected the treasure from all 4 checkpoint houses. You will not have to right-click the door to get into the Portkey Central building because of a pressure plate that you'll find right as you enter the door. But you will need to right-click the other doors and make sure that you close them when you find doors to other checkpoint houses in the Orienteering Challenge. When you enter Portkey Central, you'll see that there are 4 different locations for each team. Go up to the portkey that corresponds to your team, and then you're going to right-click on the button, which is going to teleport you to your first checkpoint. When you right-click the button, the closest person to the button will be teleported to that checkpoint house. So be sure that you are close to it when you right-click it. Remember to press F3 or function 3 to turn on the coordinates for your MinecraftEDU game. You will be able to see the coordinates up here, and the X coordinate and the Z coordinate are what you want to pay most close attention to. In this case, we are almost at 0, 0, which is the origin of the map, and this is the heart of the Orienteering Challenge. You are going to be given coordinates for your next location, and you're going to have to look at your coordinates and make them match the coordinates of the new house so you can navigate there. Make sure you turn this on by pressing F3. When you teleport to your first location, you won't be exactly on your house. You'll need to look for the signs, and again, you should see torches, and you can follow those torches to get to the next checkpoint. Don't be distracted by the fact that there will be some caves nearby and there may even be some signs and torches. Your main objective is to find your first checkpoint, and that's usually going to be a house that is going to be located on a hill that will be visible from the location where you teleport. As you're climbing up, make sure that you keep on following the torches. When you get to the door, be sure to right-click it so that you open it, and you should see the number of the checkpoint on a sign right beside the door. Also, you can notice your coordinates to see that that should match what you have or be close to what you have written down on your sheet from your previous checkpoint. First thing you're going to want to do is find the chest, which is going to have weapons and food, and each group can get as many weapons and food items as they would like from the first chest in the first checkpoint that they go and teleport to visit. Open the chest by right-clicking on it, and then you can move items down into your inventory. You probably want to put items down on your hotbar, and since there are different food items, each person may want to get a different food item, as well as getting some torches in your inventory. In some cases, you will need to go upstairs to be able to find the treasure. When you locate the treasure, it is usually going to be surrounded by blocks with that kind of item, which you'll find inside the chest. Open the chest and take no more than 10 of that item. In this case, take 10 diamonds and move them into your inventory. Beside the door, as you exit, you will see a reminder telling you what direction you need to go primarily to go to the next house. Again, remember to write down the coordinates which you will find somewhere in that house for the next checkpoint, and then start looking at your X and Z coordinates so that you can make them match your next location. Please be courteous and right-click the door so that you can close it, and that way everyone should find all of the doors closed when they go to each checkpoint. You're now ready to head out in the direction that you've been told. In this case, we're heading south because we're leaving checkpoint 2 and heading to checkpoint 3, and we're going to be looking at our X and our Z coordinates. As you're traveling, you may need to swim, and if you do, you can hold down both the space bar and the forward key, which would probably be the W key, and that will allow you to not sink to the bottom but float across or swim across the water. Be sure you carefully look at your X and your Z coordinates. Once you get aligned with one of those, like you get aligned close to the X coordinate, then you can try and adjust your Z coordinate. In this case, you can see the building or the house, which is like a castle for checkpoint 3, that's literally on top of that mountain. So we'll have to cross this. Notice that in this example, I did not get food from my checkpoint, which is not a good idea, and so I almost ran out of food. Make sure you pick up food at your first checkpoint. Again, be sure not to be distracted by the mines, and you're going to see some of those nearby. Follow the torches, and in some cases, like checkpoint 3, you'll even have a path that you can take that will allow you to quickly go up the mountain. When you get inside, make sure that you check to see if there are any other resources available. Probably the first group is going to take them out of that first chest. If you are needing to get additional food, you can kill animals, and the checkpoints do have furnaces that already have coal inside if you need to cook some raw food. In this case, you're going to need to go up the ladder. And when you get up the ladder, you will see, in this case, the nether stars, which you can put into your inventory. Again, remember to put no more than 10 per person. When you have collected all 4 of the treasures, you need to return to Portkey Central, which is 0, 0 on the map. And at that point, you can go on the little path behind Portkey Central to this location. This will teleport you to the Victory Hall, which is the building on top of the tree. Be sure you do not choose to activate this portkey, because you will not be able to get down from the Victory Central building. That's where you're going to place your items into different chests, and you will win the game. But in order to get out of this, if you accidentally go into it, you'll have to have your teacher actually teleport you back out, because you won't be able to get out yourself. That's your summary of the Orientation Challenge in MinecraftEDU. If you're a teacher watching this and are interested in downloading the lesson, you can visit stem.westfryer.com. Have fun and enjoy learning how to navigate in the coordinate grid system of MinecraftEDU.